What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol NIO for NIO Inc. On the left-hand side, we do have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. In yesterday's video, we were actually talking about the bearish pattern that was forming here, and I mean, complete turnaround on today's session. This is all really due to some news coming out of China, of course, and I think if we click on this article, you can see here, they're trading higher after the government vowed to focus on consumption recovery and reduce some income tax rates. So obviously the stock like that, a majority of Chinese companies today were rallying, and NIO being a part of that group obviously took part in that rally as well. The main thing I want to point out from the daily time frame is that we never violated the lows of our sort of breakdown point, so there wasn't really a short entry, and we know that we're also back above now the potential, or it was potential, now it's in place, the double bottom neckline, right? We had touch 1, 2, here's our neckline at that 30.83. So now the question becomes, is this going to be the start of something bigger, or are we just going to turn around? Right? Is it just a quick pop and drop on some news? And is there going to be turnaround? And that neckline will be pivotal in determining which of those outcomes it will be. So as of right now, any sort of break retest, and then we hold for a higher low here at support, 30.83, then that's a good positive sign, right? We know that from there, the next target would be a breakout up and over today's highs, basically this 33 number. Let's throw that on as an official level here. So we'll come in like that. We filled the gap. That's another important nuance here. So over 33, our next target, as we sort of discussed in yesterday's video, brings us closer to about 35.25. Okay, so as of right now, the tides are starting to turn. Please don't forget that overwhelmingly, yes, the trend is down, but we are taking out that double bottom neckline, which again does start to change the trend in NIO on the daily time frame. So just to reiterate, pullbacks that hold that level at 30.83 and then reattempt here. Look for breakouts to bring us to those highs at 35.25. What's the 30-minute intraday time frame telling us? Well, it's certainly telling us that there was a lot of volume involved on today's session, and there was basically no pullback, right? The entire day went higher, and then a couple of little red candles there up towards the top end of the range, but overwhelmingly, the bulls dominated the action today. Whenever we get expansion of range, we'll take out our fibs, basically come in from the lows. If we get a click on the platform, thank you, Thinkorswim, coming on up to the highs, and what you'll notice is your 38.2, although it's not perfectly the neckline of the double bottom at that 30.83, it's just a couple pennies above, right? It's 20 cents above at 31.03. If you just want to start treating this as a zone of support on any further pullbacks, then fantastic. What we're watching for is if that happens, right? Can we print a hammer candle? Can we print an indecision doji? Basically things that make you question the strength of the sellers. Can we flip long over the highs and then reattempt that breakout point closer to about 33, the highs of today's session, and the gap close from the daily time frame chart. So yes, the tides have turned. Keep a close eye on volume as long as volume remains elevated and the bounce holds on to this area here, which we've discussed in length. Fine, switch the switch to being a little bit more bullish here inside of NIO. So that's really going to wrap up the video. I suppose we should also talk about if we fail at this area of support here at the 31-ish zone that we just discussed. That again to me would indicate that this was nothing more than a pop and drop on some news. I would watch out for equal lows to be set closer to about 28. So that's truly going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed the video today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.